everyone, it's Shanti Landon, one of your Placer County supervisors, and I am here at the Veteran Services Office, and we're going to go inside and talk to Steve Johnson, who is our Veteran Services Officer. Come on.
Hey!
It's Steve! Hi, Steve!
Welcome!
Thanks for having us into your office. What does the Veteran Services Office do for the people who don't know?
Our bread and butter is disability claims, and so that's essentially like a workers' compensation or some sort of settlement between a veteran and the United States government for injuries or illnesses incurred during service. Well, pension is a common one, and that means a lot of things to a lot of people, but predominantly a pension would be like a survivor's pension. If a veteran has passed away from a service-connected disability, will help the spouse that has survived with their benefits.
Okay, and what are the most common reasons that people come in here for assistance?
The disability side is definitely the most common, and largely because we don't just do disability as far as like first time I've ever had an injury or illness. We also appeal to the VA. The education is probably the second highest need, and it's a pretty simple thing, but it's the California fee waiver, and it's just if a veteran has a service-connected disability in this state, then there are fees that are waived. Tuition is waived for California community colleges, UC universities, as well as California State. And so we get hundreds of those folks in here a year as well.
What's something that you're most proud of about your department?
And so I'm most proud of the efficiency and the results that we're getting from claims and the dollar amounts that veterans are getting because of that efficiency. It just continues to rise. The number two thing is outreach. Over the last few years, we have increased outreach a lot, right? Just being out there in the community and finding our veterans that maybe don't know that we're here is probably one of our greatest accomplishments.
Yeah, wow. Well, and I will say you have done an incredible job since you've been here. How many years have you been here now?
It'll be 3 in a couple months.
Okay, yes, you have you've really taken it to a whole other level when it comes to outreach. What's the biggest challenge facing veterans right now?
I think that we don't have a lot of the challenges that some other major metropolis areas might have, or even other states. We have a great setup of CVS. The fact that this county has an office with 8 full-time employees to take care of veterans is pretty cool. But the challenges that I think persist are, obviously we have a lot of aging veterans. That's just what it is. We had way more veterans in the Vietnam era, the Korean War era than we have today. We're way more military, and so we have a lot of veterans out there. Unfortunately, they're aging. And then I think the second one is mental health. Mental health is very persistent, and even though I don't think all of our veterans are broke, a lot of us, we have mental health issues. And the vast majority of people in society, and veterans are a slice of that, they're taking care of business, right? They're seeing their doctor, they're getting therapy, but some folks that's not the case, and then you have gaps in care sometimes. And so if we have those gaps, like how do we fill those gaps?
If folks, whether they're family members or veterans, want to get assistance from your office, how do they do that?
Easy. So number one, come see us. That's like, we've put a lot of eggs in this walk-in basket. We put a kiosk out in our lobby. Second, I would say email us, veterans@placer.ca.gov. Super easy.
Well, thank you so much, Steve. I really enjoyed our conversation, and hopefully you all learned something, and we will see you at our next one.